Okay, so this learning objective is to be able to find the product of polynomials. So to do that, we're going to use the distributive property. I'm going to take what looks like a rainbow here. I'm going to take this term, I'm going to multiply it to each of the three terms in the second parentheses. Now how I come up with those three answers is like this. 3 times 1 is 3. And then I have, because we have the same base, we add the exponents. 2 and 1 is 3. Once again, 3 times 1 is 3, and there's a total of 3 x's here. 1, 2, 3. Now I go the first term to the second term in the second parentheses. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. There's 1x and 1x, a total of 2. When you have the same base, in this case x's, and you're multiplying, you add their exponents. 3 times positive 6 is a positive 18, and there is 1x between the two. I'm going to take the second term and do the same thing. Second term in the first parentheses is going to go, and it's going to be distributed to the three terms in the second parenthesis. Negative 7 times 1x squared is negative 7x squared. Negative 7 times negative 5 is a positive 35, and there's 1x. And negative 7 times positive 6 is a negative 42. Okay, what is the degree of this polynomial? Well, that means what is the highest exponent you see on a variable? It is to the third. So to the third, to the second, to the first, and the constant. And now I'm just going to place them into the correct parentheses. 3 goes with x cubed, negative 15, positive 18. Negative 7, positive 35, and negative 42. Now some of you are going to just choose to combine like terms looking at this line. I'm fine with that. I just want to show realistically this is what we do in our head when we combine like terms. We gather up everything that's an x cubed. We gather up the x squared. Same sign. We add. We keep the sign of the larger number. We gather up just the x's. 18 plus 35 is 53. And then we have subtract 42. Did I multiply something wrong? 35 plus 18? I'm okay with 53?
Oh.
Okay, that's okay. All right. Can you do me a favor right now? Just thumbs up or thumbs down based on your understanding of this last problem. Okay, here we go. Here's your next one. Write this problem down, but do not do it. Do not do it. Just write it down. I'm going to write 3 options for an answer up there. And as soon as I start writing the options down, you and your partner are going to start discussing which one is the correct answer. Okay, with your partner right now, you have 20 seconds to decide which is the right answer. Only talking with your partner, begin. Nope, you don't have to write anything down. You're just talking with your partner. 10 seconds remaining. Okay, and stop. Here's the answer. None of these are right. This is a huge misconception. This is often what I see. I often see this answer or this answer, but neither one is right. When you see something like this, do you agree this really means x times x? So when you see this quantity squared, it means 3x minus 2 times 3x minus 2. When you write it twice, you need to FOIL. Multiply the fronts. 3 times 3 is 9. And there's 2 x's. Multiply the outsides. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. And there's 1x between the two. Multiply the insides. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. There's 1x. and multiply the last. -2 times -2 is +4. So when you make this mistake, what you're doing is you're forgetting about the middle terms. Here would be your final answer after you combine like terms. Okay, I'm going to teach you a shortcut that I learned in my previous period did not know. Now the shortcut only works when you have some quantity like this and you're squaring it. It only works when you have some quantity like this and you're squaring it. Did everybody hear that? Okay, so write this part down with me like this. This is the same as this. I want you to write that down so we can see that those two are the same. So I'm going to teach you the shortcut to doing this. I'm actually going to flip this paper over. I'll grab a new one here. Give me 1 second, just so it's not sloppy. So here's how you can do the shortcut. Underneath here, write 3x. Underneath here, write a -2. We know we want this to be the final answer because I just spoiled it, but I'm teaching you a shortcut. Here's the shortcut. You're going to square this section. You're going to square this section. So what's 3x times 3x? It is 9x squared. And then you're going to square the back, and you're going to write it over here. So what's -2 times -2? +4. And then you're going to multiply these two terms. What's 3x times -2? -6x. And then you have to take it times 2. So -6x times 2 is -12x. There's your answer. So if you're wondering, which way do you want me to do it? You choose. You can do it the old way that you've learned, which is foiling, or when it's in this form, you can also do it the new way. Let's try one more the new way. Okay, let's go, because we're going to do one more like this, and then we're going to make it complicated. Let's go 7y plus 4 quantity squared. Remember, you can only use this new method when you have some quantity squared. So, here's the new way. You ready? 7y times 7y. Well, 7 times 7 is 49, and 2 y's would be y squared. Now in back, what's 4 times 4? 16. Okay, let's multiply the two. 7y times 4 is 28y. And now we have to always double it. What's positive 28 doubled? Positive 56y. Done. Turn to your partner. What's the alternative way to do this? Which is just fine. What's the alternative? Tell your partner. Okay, gonna challenge you. Are you ready? Your particular class seems to be catching on to things quite fast. Okay, here it is. Let's spell, okay. Luce, what's your favorite number? 1 through 5? 2. Okay. Okay, you ready? With your partner, I'd like you to try it the fast way. I want to see if you can have an answer in 10 seconds. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay, and stop. So here's what I would do. When you have lots of letters, I know I want to take this times itself. So if you could listen, please. What's LU times LU? Well, how many L's do you have? 2. We don't write 2L. It's L squared times U squared. Okay, what's 2Z times 2Z? 2 times 2 is 4, and you have 2 Z's. Okay. What is 2z times LU? Well, you can't combine, you can't add the exponents because you don't have the same base. So what you really have is 2zLu. And the order you write the variables doesn't make something right or wrong. Bless you. The proper way is to write the variables in alphabetical order, okay? But it's not wrong if you don't. So if I have 2zLu and I double it, it was a positive 2. When you double it, it becomes a 4ZLU. Done. Quick hand raise, who would like to try one more like that? Okay. With your partner, you have 20 seconds. Begin talking the entire time. I'm going to put a 3L underneath there. 3 times 3 is 9, and we have 2 L's. I'm going to put a negative EO beneath here. A negative times a negative is a positive. We have 2 E's, 2 O's. Now when I multiply this, notice it's negative. 3L times negative EO is a negative 3LEO. When you double it, negative 3 doubled is negative 6LEO. Remember, the proper way would be to rearrange the variables in alphabetical order, but it's not wrong if they're not rearranged.